ESX. Equipment defect detector. Milepost 5.3. Track number 2. First hotbox. Axle 4-8 north. Rail from pin of train. In the transmission.
All right, we're in the old Burlington, Iowa depot. Just going to kind of show you around here a little bit. This was built in 1944. I think that was right. Yeah, 1944. Started in 43. The original burnt down. That's the gold donor board. This was the waiting area right here. Original floors. Check out those drapes. Look how high they go. This was the waiting area here. To get your tickets, these were these two booths here. You could board the California Zephyr. Check out those windows. That's pretty cool. This is where you picked up your tickets, I would assume. The old telephones. Again, this is in Burlington, Iowa. Wow, that's cool. A lot of history here. I guess the original one burnt down in 43, I think it was. The original depot burnt down, and then they put this one up. And we'll look at these pictures here in a minute. This is the office area, and I'm assuming it was get in there or not, I know. Maybe a bar or a restaurant. I know there was a restaurant in here at one time. $22,000 square feet in here. Wow. Very interesting. There's the old clock up there. Stopped at about 2:24. But here's the old pictures here. Show you. This must have been the old station. This one burnt down. They had a fire. That was a Grand Passenger Station at Burlington, I'm guessing. And then here's the new one. You can see where the waiting area is at. That looks like the office area. That was this area back here. This area right here. And this is where you purchased your tickets right here, you can see. It's pretty much abandoned now. Pretty much abandoned, but these are the old, this must be the old one here, the Grand Passenger Station, and then I Like I said, it kind of gives you an idea of how things used to be ran here. There's the waiting area, which is what you're looking at right here is this area right here. So pretty cool. It's definitely a shell of itself. Very cool though. And then if you walk out the platform here, there's the old benches. Platform is in need of desperate repair. Amtrak just came through. I'm guessing that was California Zephyr that just came through. But here's your platform here in Burlington, Iowa. Check out that graffiti on that. BNSF line. So I said this way you're pointing towards Galesburg, you go over the bridge on your way to Galesburg, Illinois. This one takes you to Mount Pleasant and runs to Emeryville, California. And here's the back side of the depot. Still has the old Burlington Northern green and white themed from the old days. Old baggage carriers over here. You can see they're having to have these held up. They're on blocks. Yeah, there's the old baggage carriers. Burlington, Iowa. Like I said, this is the back side of the depot. It's sad to see that this is in the shape that it's in. It's like there used to be some rail through here as well. There's BNSF yard back there. There's the old speakers. Wow, an old speaker. Here's a look at the windows from the outside. The drapes. Or I guess they're not drapes. I'm not sure what they call these things, but they're in the Burlington Northern green. There it is, right there, guys. Pretty interesting stuff. There's your Amtrak sign, Burlington, Iowa. Jump back through here real quick. This through this door here. Very interesting stuff. We'll get a shot of the front here. Yeah, so that waiting area would be right over here. This is where your waiting area would be, right here. Office area, right over there. And this may have been where the restaurant was at, because there was a restaurant in here as well. The ceremony to open this up was March 28th of 44. And there's a picture of Burlington, about 1870.